Welcome viewers to today's video. My sincere hope is that you are doing well wherever you are watching this video from. If it's your first time with us, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. As usual, a huge appreciation to our subscribers. President Ruto's wars are far from over. Yesterday, after he came out breathing fire and promising to deal squarely with the rogue judicial officers, he has received a myriad of responses, mostly castigating him. The latest in the line is the Chief Justice Martha Koome, who has come out guns blazing to defend the judiciary. Koome has reminded Ruto that judiciary is independent and is an equal arm of government to the executive. Compounding issues further, the Law Society of Kenya has called for nationwide protest next week over Ruto's attack on the judiciary. LSK leader Eric Theuri has just announced next week the Law Society of Kenya will rally its member in a nationwide peaceful march adorned with purple ribbons. The purpose is to publicly reaffirm our commitment to upholding the Constitution, preserving the rule of law, and safeguarding the independence of the judiciary. This comes in the wake of widespread backlash of yesterday's speech by Ruto.
Itabidi sasa tuwe na mjadala na watu ambao wanapeleka makesi kotini kuzuia maendeleo katika taifa letu la Kenya. Itabidi tuulizane maswali. Ati watu wachache, wawili watatu, wameenda kotini, wakahongana kotini, mpango hiyo ikasimamishwa. Barabara ikasimamishwa, universal health coverage inasimamishwa, mambo ya housing inasimamishwa. Lazima tuwe na mjadala. Na ndio mimi nataka niseme, we are a democracy. We will protect the independence of the judiciary. What we will not allow is judicial tyranny and judicial impunity. That we will not allow. That will not happen. Munataka pesa ya hospitali iendelee kuibiwa na watu wachache ati kwa sababu wameenda kotini kwenda kuhonga judge? Bana. No. Hiyo bana. Mimi nataka niwatangazie mapema ya kwamba mambo ya watu wachache, people with vested interest, people who are beneficiaries of the corruption in the former NHIF, ganging up with corrupt judicial officials to stall the program that is going to make it possible for ordinary citizens to access healthcare, so that a few corrupt characters, hospitals, fake doctors can continue to steal from NHIF. I want to tell them it will not happen in Kenya again, and we will stop it. Corrupt judicial officials working with those who vested interests that are benefiting from money stolen from NHIF, who want to perpetuate judicial tyranny and judicial impunity. We will deal with them. We will fight with them. We will not allow them. They will not go far. Our judiciary, we respect you, but judicial impunity by corrupt judicial officers must stop in Kenya. We will stop it, and whatever it takes.
Ladies and gentlemen, three fundamental questions will form the basis of today's analysis. The first one is the state capture still in play even now that Ruto is already the president? The second one is, who is President Ruto scared of naming, despite being the president and commander-in-chief of Kenyan Defense Force? Then the third one is Is it so difficult for the Kenya Kwanza government to own up to the challenges facing the country that they now resort to threats? President William Ruto once again is here with more claims, blames, and threats, this time round aimed at corrupt judicial officials. Ruto criticized the judiciary for allegedly promoting impunity, stating that some leaders collude with the judicial system to halt his development blueprint. Ruto said, "We are a democracy and we protect and respect the independence of the judiciary. What we will not allow is judicial tyranny and impunity. I believe that the judiciary cannot be abused by a few corrupt officials," he noted as his allies accused former President Uhuru Kenyatta at sponsoring the lawsuit against the housing levy. These sentiments have elicited scathing responses from the opposition leaders who are calling on the president to respect the independence of the judiciary.
You know, Ruto was saying that he's being sabotaged. How can you be sabotaged when you bought the entire parliament? That's where the law is made. The laws that are applied, he can undo them or enact them because he has got control of parliament through unlawful usurpation. So there's nobody sabotaging him. He's the one who has sabotaged our institutions. They're not working the way they should be working. So as Kenyans, we should prepare for the worst and must do what is necessary to make our life a little bit better. Otherwise, we're just going to move from one hellhole to another hellhole. And eventually we may get to hell before it is time to get there.
And instead of claiming that some people are sabotaging them, they should admit that they are unable to govern. You cannot claim you're being sabotaged when you have pocketed parliament, when you're intimidating the judiciary, when you've muzzled all independent institutions, and you essentially have a free hand, but you don't know what to do with that free hand. So you keep looking for enemies in your shadow.
According to the leaders, the president has managed to buy off the parliament and is now out to usurp power from the judiciary. Constitutional lawyer Miguna and several opposition leaders warned President William Ruto against defying the court's decision to nullify the housing levy. Miguna also reminded President William Ruto that if it were not for the judiciary, he wouldn't have been the president. And he went further and told him if he knew the culprit, he should then take them to court. Rarieda Member of Parliament Otiende Amolo further urged CJ Koome to protect the judiciary against the threats issued by Ruto. Amolo remarked that Ruto only disregarded court rulings that were not in his favor. We therefore ask ourselves, is the president turning against the judiciary on any pronouncement that go against him? Why can't the head of state take the people to court so that justice can be served? For how long will the head of state keep whining about his plans being sabotaged when he's the one in power? What happened to working in silence and letting the results speak? At the end of his term, will the president give these excuses as his legacy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until the next video, thank you for watching.